So, at some point, I'm just really irritated about these Atlanta businesses because I feel like what happened to Keith Lee last year with his family not being served, it's happening again with another couple. So, let me break it down of what really happened. So, it all started where there was a clip of one of the employees were telling a black couple that they're not allowed to be served because they were wearing Air Force Ones, white Air Force Ones in a restaurant. And yet, there are other people wearing the exact same thing. So how was it that they're allowed to wear those type of shoes in that place, and yet where a black couple going in there, it's an issue. The customer tries to explain to him about how they felt racial discriminated, and they did. And so after that, they went outside, and let me tell you, all hell broke loose. And what I mean by that is that the customer and the owner got into a physical altercation because the owner was trying to flex at the customer, and the customer had him shook. He had him punked out. I could tell you there's so many people talking about it. I'm giving you my thoughts on this like always, but sometimes I feel like these restaurant owners in Atlanta are one of the absolute worst in the city because let's face it, Atlanta sucks. It sucks because these business owners and these businesses are being exposed left and right of how shitty and crappy they are of how they treat their customers. For one thing, the customer was in the right. Both of them were. You got a couple of employees try to tell them, look, let's all act like humans. No, nigga, ain't no way we're gonna act like humans after the way you treated us. You basically racial discriminate everyone and us as well. And the problem I have with the situation is that the owner, he's trying to justify his behavior as to why he felt that his rules are justifiable. And yet you allow other customers to wear white sneakers, white Air Force Ones inside of the restaurant. So as soon as they go in there, it's an issue. You cannot make this stuff up, people. I'm not lying when I say this. So he had an interview. He explained his side of the story on the phone, and he didn't apologize to the customers, to the couple of color. He may have apologized to the community, but he didn't say sorry to the people that he kicked out. I'm with the couple on this one. Your apology is half-assed, first of all. Second of all, your apology is not accepted. Because one, the way you treated those people inside of a restaurant, how you're discriminating people because they didn't follow the quote-unquote dress code when they clearly said that Air Force Ones are allowed in the restaurant. Make it make sense. And so I was just watching another video talking about the situation, and she's a dark Asian lady. And she was telling her side of the story and her experience in certain restaurants of how they had her in the back and the waiting hours were a bit too long. And like I said, I'm not really surprised about these restaurants because I think for the most part, the buffets don't really have you wait that long. But the restaurants where you have to order from the book, nah, bruh. Don't even go to these places anymore. Better yet, stop going to these places. Stop spending your hard-working money on these fake, disruptive corporate sellouts. Don't give these people your money anymore. Go to a restaurant where they will treat you with respect and love and dignity. Unlike this. Boycott it if you live in Atlanta. Don't go to that place anymore. And guess what? As soon as everybody talking about this video on TikTok, all of them businesses are going to be exposed and closed down. And I won't be surprised by it. I won't be surprised by it. So to the couple in that video, I'm sorry that this happened to you. I know what it's like to be racial discrimination because it happened to all of us. And you're not alone on this one because we all face it every day. Well, it's not easy going into these businesses without being judged or looked at funny because of our color of our skin. When the owner said that it's not an issue, nah, it's definitely a race issue. That's the way I look at it, as a race issue. So like I said, at the end of the day, these couples, they deserve better. I hope these restaurants get shut down because of how you treat not your employees, but the customers. Other customers are wearing Air Force Ones. Allow black couples or couples of color wear Air Force Ones. Serve them. Treat them with respect and love. And if you can't do that, then your business deserves to be shut down.